So you can imagine being in Houston, a lot of noise, a lot of chaos, a lot of everything. So what I say, but they are looking forward to recruiting to other places. To say be our Ghana and we're looking forward to recruit to the rural areas. America, no, the advantage about even being in the rural area is the fact that accommodations are not so expensive. You have all the general amenities. Baby, say Walmart or light, electricity, you have your home, you have heating, you have air conditioning. These are all basic amenities I'll be enjoy. There are public schools. So if you're hoping to go to school, you will be able to go to school. So that is the advantage of being in America. It doesn't but you hardly even know you are in the village because everything is je. So what I say, Dr. RKS, at say.
All right, thank you for bringing me up. I'm driving me back to piano lessons. We are going home. But
That's
thank you.
America. You got to go for piano lessons. That's
Oh,
okay.
sure.
Yeah, I won't bother you. I thought Sabia now we are free and just
Oh,
I
no
called
problem.
you.
I mean, I'm on there. I'm on
Okay.
there. We'll friend maybe, and I was just trying to connect the volume to the car, but
Okay.
fortunately, I'm connected into yeah. I'm here.
Okay,
No
that's
problem. Now we
okay.
can talk. Yeah, I won't be
Wherever
able to
you
come
want to
out.
come in, you just let me know and then you can come in.
No problem at all. Thank you for
Please,
that.
those that are here, Dr. RKS is also a nurse in the US. She is specialized in nurse educator. So she does teaching of the nursing students, basically through the school route near the end. If you have any question for her, she's honored to answer. You can follow her as well and then badge her with all of your questions. Okay, so all right. So is it Jewels? Jewels. I think okay, what if you are not a nurse but you want, okay, so there are questions in here. Uh I'm sorry, I'm gonna answer you right now. I think Chizom also asked a question that I need to address. All right. Jewels, you can write in any state. Which state are you in right now? Which state are you in right now? Let me know in the comment section. Uh, I think Chisholm, did I answer you? I did, right? So you can if you want to. Hey, Jules, now Ghana now be said, can you write in any state in America? That means oh wow. Yes, so you can write in any state. So the advantage of being in the US is the fact that wherever I am right now, if I type in a center close to me, it's going to pop up all the centers around. Okay, all the centers around me, starting from the shortest mileage to maybe a one. So every state you can write. Say if the centers are not a lot, wobenya baako. That's the advantage of being in the US. There are some states you can get as much as 10, 20. The centers are all over. Over Houston, yeah, there is a lot of centers. A lot of centers. So it's just in Africa that the center is not. We don't have some in West Africa. In Ghana, and I said we don't have some closer to us in Kenya, crashing. Yeah, in West Africa. You have to go to Kenya and go to South Africa, Philippines, or all of that. But America, the baby, I will be. You will get some closer to you, depending on the mileage. I think the last time I be booking will be or CEO looking at where that was in New York, looking at where I booked. You know, say it's just a walking distance. So wait me and take continue. There was no problem. I mean, here, dear, we have that advantage. Please, if you have a question, you can put in the comment section. So if you've not followed or subscribed to our YouTube channel, it's K&A RN on YouTube as well. All right, so what do I need to take with me for the green card interview? Sweetheart, I don't know where you are. If you can let me know where your location is. Are you in the US going for adjustment of status, or you are just you are now going for your visa interview for the first time to the US? Again, do you have a denial history? I think if you want to be prepped for the visa interview, you can also call in. We can prep you now. If you want to be prepped, we can prep you now. Yeah. And yes, so difficult. It's not difficult. One thing about the green card interview is the fact that it's an employer that has filed for you, right? And I will call. So it's not difficult. The only disadvantage at this point is the fact that there is a hold for some countries. So I believe you are not part of that country. So let us know in the comment section. If you want to come up and then we have the discussion too, you can. So all right, I was talking about the targeted shortage areas. So wherever there is a shortage, that is where they're going to hire a lot of the nurses to staffing policies. The act includes a requirement that healthcare facilities must have a provider to patient staffing ratio policy in place, a measure aimed at promoting safe staffing conditions. So with that, what we are discussing about the Nurse Act, okay, they are doing this because one of the priorities, hello, is it Okran? We are doing great. One of the priorities of the US nursing or US health system is the fact that they want to be safe. You got to be a safe nurse. Everything about the health sector, you need to be safe. You need to be safe. So when there is a shortage, and for instance, your facility, you are supposed to do 1 to 4 patients, okay? Because of shortage, you might be doing 1 to 6. Thank you, baby. Did you buy this for me? Oh, thank you. Please, I've started getting my Valentine gift for my little boy. He bought me a car. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. They're loving mommy. Oh.
Yeah, he got me a card. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right, so please, if you have a question, just put in the comment section. I want to finish the presentation and then we can do the questions as well, but I'll be chipping in with the questions as we go on. So for instance, if there is shortage, right, and can you move it this way? There is a shortage, and then you are supposed to do 1 to 4 patients. You end up doing 1 to 6. 1 to 6 means that they presume that the safety of all these patients are questionable. Okay, they might not get all the care that they need. They might not get everything they need from you, and for that reason, that is why they want to introduce the new Nurse Visa Act, so that if you are supposed to get 4 patients, you get these 4 patients and give them all the care they need, so that if something goes wrong and you are in the box being questioned in a high court, you do not have an excuse that you were understaffed. And that is the reason why. So it's going to, one of the reasons they said is staffing policy requirement. And so if you are working in a facility where there is no staffing nurse patient ratio, it's going to be an issue. I know that those in the nursing homes and all of that sometimes do not have a good nurse to patient ratio. And I think these are the reason why they want to have that nurse patient, what is it, the new nurse visa act, to get a lot of staffs into the system and then get them going. And then the other reason is to separate from current green card backlog. And that is what I have been saying all this while. So getting this Visa Act going is the fact that there is a lot of backlogs. A lot of backlogs, you know. And the EB3 that we see is not just only nurses. It's not for only nurses. It's for every, a lot of work based. So it's employment based. So it's not only nurses that we are on that EB3. And for that reason, we're trying, I know a lot of people are on for 2 years, almost 3 years now. They are not even getting current, to talk of getting a date and all of that. So they want to separate. This new Visa Act is going to separate the EB3 from the new one, and that way they know, say, ABR, this is just for nurses, right? This visa type is for nurses, and that way there will be no backlogs. I believe, I don't think there will be backlogs, because 20,000 per year, I think it's a good deal. Backlogs ni nyina becklay, and for that reason we wouldn't there will be no wait time. And it gets exciting, because if there is no wait time, na say bia wakoje bosia e na odi atro NCLEX no, and I say you invested a lot of money in getting your NCLEX done. You will be here as soon as possible. With the H1B, no, a lot of people, some people were even able to get here in less than 2 months. I have a friend, a Nigerian friend, and he was like, me, oh, sorry about me, that's it. He was like, when I got my visa, no, I moved the following day. I'm saying, hey, why? Was it, what am I waiting for? So, a lot of people want to move, like especially single for now. Omono, sebio oni kuna no oni yire and also oni babia or babia. So they want to move. They've already written the NCLEX. The main reason for writing the NCLEX is to relocate. And for that reason, no, say opportunity biaba, and right now I need to move menya visa. What else am I waiting for? And this helps us reduce the shortage, and therefore there is not going to be backlogs. And it means that immediately you pass it's going to be very easy to get a job, because agencies will be recruiting as much as they can, hospitals will be recruiting as much as they can, and for that reason, no, it's going to be a lucrative kind of investment for you, your family, and everybody that is willing to embark on this NCLEX journey. So I think if this act is rolled into a law like they want to make it and make it happen now, it's really, really going to be interesting. And it's going to be like Rap Channel when we're there, to say how the UK own came. UK the end by, you know. It was like rapture. When you be with you, remember the channel not to fly to air casa free UK, and you are like, what happened? So that is how it's going to be, and a lot of the agencies will not be scared to invest into it. And at this point, I know a lot of people who wants to get sponsored because they don't have money, and the agencies says we are not recruiting because there is lot of backlogs. Or my investor is like, you have invested in a container from China, so the better or the begu shop him na container name buy container name bedru. Also has to say menkoto container fufro ewa China wa na say menkoto container fufro ewa Turkey. I mean, usika nyina akohye mu a, all you got to do is to wait for those containers to come. And I believe says if this is done, there will be no backlogs. you'll be moving as soon as you complete, and the knowledge will be fresh in your mind. You won't feel a lot of difficulties, and these agencies will not be scared. These agencies will not be scared, you know, to put in money to sponsor a lot of people. And that way, so one can suppose koji loan crown as a copper be now the HRSA. Now it won't be a problem because you know that within 3 months maximum, ebia no abedru ha. Ubedru so we adwuma kakra within 3 months. Abetumi atua wo kano if you and then you are good to go. So I think there is a lot of benefit on this new Visa Act if it is going to be rolled. Why was this proposed? So the legislation was introduced in response to a national nursing shortage that federal workforce analysis project will persist for years. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? So it will persist for years, and Representative Don Beyer, DA for that's VA, and supporters argued that hospitals and clinics struggle to fill nursing positions. Domestic training alone cannot meet immediate staffing needs. Allow qualified foreign nurses to work in shortage areas, can improve care access and reduce burnout. Oh my God. What does all this mean? So it means that this issue was proposed because, one, they believe the hospitals and clinics are suffering to recruit nurses. They are suffering to fill out the shortages that are coming. Sure, I say one thing about say the employer tells you, say, if you want to go, if you want to leave us alone, if you want to quit your job, you have to put in 2 weeks notice. That is the law over here, or that is what the employer tells you. But obi timi sorry anapaya. Now wa first say on page wa resign, and now we're turning in a letter say we're resigning. Obi okra, we call it no call, no show. Ono a on free, ono a on page me. Ebet was so before you realize well jaye jumano. You know, that is how it is. So it is, look, all the nurses that have been on this platform will tell you that there is shortage. There is shortage. And I know my rights and does so. Most of the nurses, we are talking about the nurse visa, the new nurse visa act. It's right on top here. Okay, so most of the nurses, like when they encounter difficulties with patients, or wait me, I can say, on page money view, and now we jai nursing, and there are a lot of opportunities over here. A lot of opportunities, and a lot of nurses too are leaving the bedside, cause or share about bedside. One, there is shortage, there is a lot of burnout, there is a lot of troubles with license issues and all of that. And Chebiana, there is you kind of say you know, that kind of stuff, you know. And a lot of people are moving to a safer part of our nursing profession. So what I say, a lot of there are tele-nurses. When I say tele-nurses, there are nurses that stay at home and work from home as nurses. They do. I know for my hospital, we have tele-nurses to help us, especially when we are busy. We have them to do admission and discharge. So they can do your admission for you, do the history. For instance, the questions that you'll be asking them and putting them in, they can do it from home for you. They can do a discharge for you. So if you discharge your patient and then maybe you need to educate your patient on their follow-up appointment, on their medications, on where to go, when to call, all of that. These tele-nurses are home, whereby they, through a screen, they are able to talk to the patients, educate them, and do all of this for you. So if I am going to be doing this and make money, why be at the bedside where I am always in constant communication with the patient in terms of what I say. So a lot of people are moving. There are case management now. A lot of people are advancing towards that side, And a lot of people too are venturing into travel nursing. So in as much as you have this person as your staff, this person is not your permanent staff. So if you are counting your permanent staff, they are not part of it. They are in just to support you in times of need. And this mayor thought about it and said, no, we are not able to fill in the nursing positions in this in most of the hospitals and the clinics that we have. So why don't we already are recruiting international nurses. Why don't we just make it a bump and get a visa act for them to cut off this waiting period? And so the reason it was proposed is, one of them is that, and then they believe also that the domestic training alone cannot meet the immediate staffing needs. They believe, looking at the number of people in nursing school over here, per the projected number that they have, they believe those alone cannot sort that problem out. It cannot solve it out. It cannot. And that was why they proposed this act. And the last thing is allow qualified. This is what I love. Allow qualified foreign nurses to work in shortage areas that can improve care access and reduce burnout. So what I said. So if we allow these foreign trained nurses, like some of us, and I know that the statistics shows that the foreign trained nurses, we are doing perfectly well over here. The statistics shows we are doing great. We are doing great. Over Filipino for your friend is saying Latino for Black Americans I mean Africans your friend is India for ne ade na. You can imagine if we are not doing well, they would not still solicit internationally trained nurses. They won't do that. So if they have seen that there should be a visa act for internationally trained nurses, that means we are doing perfectly well over here. Until you have fear that whenever you come here, if you have the fear, say you will not be able to make it, and I say it's a lie. It's a lie. We over here should be a testimony for you. If a mayor has sat down to propose this, that should tell you that we are doing perfectly okay. And you are no different than us. You can also do better. That is what I always say. If I am able to, why did you? If I am able to do it, you sure will be able to do it even better. So that should tell you. Make sure now power tap so now power. Won't follow YouTube now. Do follow the YouTube channel. Okay, so these are the advantages. I have mentioned all the advantages. It will prevent backlogs. We are looking at 20,000 nurses. We are looking at better nurse to patient ratio. We are looking at faster route, a faster method. So what I say, fast to get you here. So we're going to be looking at the disadvantage of this visa. We are going to be looking at the disadvantage of this visa. I'm going to go into the comment section, answer some of the questions, and then we can take it from there. So what I say. So if you ask a question, just stay with me. I am going to be answering some of them in the comment section. I think I remember. Yeah, I have answered. Jewels, you were the last person I answered. So what do I need to take with me for the green card interview? I think I answered you that you should come on. I'll ask you a few questions and then we can have you ready. It's not difficult. With the green card visa, the employer that have hired you to come work for him or her. And so you will need your visa screen certificate, you need your passport. Look, you will fill the DS or how do you call it, DS 160, right? So whatever you put on there, you should have the document to go. You will need your appointment letter. I almost forgot about the most important thing. And so those that are home for a long while, whenever it's getting to time for your interview, the employer would give you a new appointment letter. You need that appointment letter as well to go in there for your interview. The questions are pretty very simple. First of all, you should know your position. You should know a little bit. It's not that you should know a little bit about nursing. You know everything about nursing. You just passed your NCLEX, for God's sake. So you know everything that you need to know whenever you are going for the interview. You don't have a problem at all. Okay? Yeah. Oh, Renee, thanks for saying that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's right here with me. I am here to read what is in there. I am here to read what is in there. I'm training a gentleman for a very good lady out there. Cyber, I appreciate your. Please follow the live session if you haven't followed it. Please, I am new here. What are we talking about? Okay, highest tenor. So that is what we are talking about. The new visa art for nurses. Yeah, it's really good. Can I know the name of the NCLEX book you recommended earlier? Okay, so the NCLEX book that I recommended. Oh, Doc, thanks for coming back. So the one that is asking of the book, this is the book. It is called Sounders. If you are already in US, it is on Amazon. If you go to K&A firm, it is on our website. We have a link there that you can use to buy on Amazon. So what I say, very easy peasy to get it. Very easy peasy to get it. Yes, very easy peasy. If you are not in US and you are in Africa or anywhere else, unless you come as a more backstage. So what I say, yeah. Okay. So that is Sounders, the 9th edition. We call it the Nurses Bible. It's a very good book. Everything about the exams is here, sample questions. I have a full video on Sounders, so you can look out for that video. Wait in the video. Some school routes request for voice evaluation, so I couldn't apply for school. Yes, some of the schools require voice evaluation. You can email the school and let them understand that you've passed your NCLEX and that you have an evaluation with either CGFNS or JSNA. They should be able to take that evaluation. So, yeah, they should be able to. If it is not working out for you, you can DM me or you can watch my video on the day one CPT, the one that I had with the guy. But Jewels, someone once started NCLEX, no, and I will pass it. Because you were asking me centers. So I don't think, well, I don't, this is my first time ever encountering with you. So I apologize if I'm asking so many questions and getting into your business. Jam. Oh, okay, you haven't started yet. All right. If you have not started, I think this is a great opportunity. This is the time to start. This year, procrastination, no procrastination, no procrastination, no procrastination. Anybody that went for 31st night and went to pray, God, help me this year. God, help me this year. And you are watching me right now. That is the help. That is the help that you are getting right now. That is the help. Don't be like that man who was praying that God should send somebody to deliver him from drowning in the water and had a boat come and he said no, he won't let them deliver him because it is not they are not God. If you do that, that means you did not discern the message well. So what I say? Okay, let's look at some disadvantages of this visa. I don't know if Dr. RKS, you want to add some of the advantages. I don't know if you have any knowledge on the what we are talking about and you want to add anything to it.
For the advantages to working here, or I'm sorry.
So there is a mayor that has proposed. I don't know.
Yeah, I think what Mayor, what's his name?
Yeah,
Don
Don.
Bayer. Don Bayer. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, I think it will really help because there's a lot of people that have, nurses that haven't been posted back home, right? And then
Yeah.
they're willing to work. So as long as you're willing to do the NCLEX and relocate, I think it's a good pathway
Yeah.
to come here, get a job, and move on instead of you just staying home and not working. But I think the other thing that puts people off is the NCLEX. But I heard you talking about the Sanders, which is a very good NCLEX book that people can use to take their NCLEX and then come here and work. And working here, I think, I heard you saying that the international recruiting it started since ages. I think before I even became a nurse, that's when there were the Filipinos when they started coming. So it's something, it was true what you're saying. It's been proven successful. And nursing schools, yes, we're producing nurses. We produce a lot of nurses, but we can meet the needs of the patients that we are serving, because we have a lot of the baby boomers who have who are now old, so we have a lot of patients to take care of. So there's a whole lot of advantages for you to take that route and come over, and then that way when you're interested in teaching, I can also mentor you into doing that.
No.
I'm excited about that as well. So yeah.
Thank
So I'll
you.
be, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. But your own follow Dr. RKS, I'll bet me follow no. What has said. So what you say? Okay. So it is really a very nice initiative. Now we've talked about all the better juices about it. Let's talk about the disadvantages. Oh, Jamie, let's talk about the disadvantages. Okay. Mr. Monamo Power Tape. I want to see the lights go as high as we can. The disadvantages of this is just like the H1B. You see, those who know a bit about the H1B, the H1B is a visa that permits you to work and it's not a permanent residency visa. So if you are on an H1B, you have 3 years to work. After the 3 years, it is renewable, where it can be renewed for another 3 years. That is 6 years. And then after that, you have to go back if you haven't changed your status. So I believe that if they are going to put any visa out there like that as a work visa specifically for nurses, it's going to be something like the H1B, which is not a permanent residency kind of visa. And that's going to be one of the disadvantages, because we want the permanent residency. The EB30 no, a boy, it gives you that peace of mind. It gives you the liability to look at elsewhere. So with the EB3 no, the started mejuma wahase, for instance, Texas Medical Center. Na me pese me ye adwuma wo Methodist hospital. I am able to do it. I am able to say me ama ho odem permit me a me run me shift wa ha no na e bia me ye per diem, and I say I'm doing an extra shift in a Methodist hospital, which is okay, which is acceptable, right? But H1B no, it is tied to one hospital. The only hospital I file no, that is the only place you are supposed to work. You see, so this is one of the disadvantages, which I believe So if there is a visa type for us like that, yeah, that's going to be one of the disadvantages. So it doesn't automatically provide permanent residence. It's focused on temporal work visas, and that is what I am talking about. See, so that's a disadvantage because say if I am going to get the nurse visa, how do I transition from there to the EB3 or to a permanent residency? Which I know that will come along the way, but right now it is not stipulated as part of the visas, what they are going to look at. Say, Bia, yebeye enono for temporal, what they enono remu automatically we have to move you to the EB3, and for that reason, whilst you are working, you can be waiting in the. So that is one of the disadvantages. That is one of the disadvantages. It doesn't alter existing immigrant visa backlogs or per country gaps under EB3 category directly. So what this means is that with this disadvantage, it means that the EB3 backlogs are still going to be there. The EB3 backlogs are going to be there. Why am I saying that the EB3 backlogs are going to be there? So if, for instance, they have filed for you, those that came in with the H1B that already have an EB3 filed for them, what they do is that you are still in the queue for the EB3. Okay, until you say you're filing, your priority date is June 2023. It still remains the same June 2023. Then they apply for the H1B for you. Now they are no aba. So what they are no be remwa and no now the team, all right. What the H1B in the team the year juma, all right. But it does not change your EB3 baby say a because of H1B ninti no ye movie way case embre nim kakra na yenye den.
Yeah, that's my friend Emily.
Na yenye den yen emma no nkrataa no na onye den onko. It doesn't happen that way. No. Baby I would date one ehwa na ewo. Unless of course wo cancel say wonye bio. And so in as much as we are going to get that visa in case it is done, it doesn't change the fact that there is still backlogs. Until Webantem, you will start working and making some money, but then you would have to be in queue for the EB3. It must still pass community approval and full Congress votes before becoming a law. The person who thought about this, Mayor Don Bayer, I like his ideas so much. But in as much as this is what he wants, it has to go through Congress. And in America, Sanka, Ghana and Quebec say was a parliament. Now parliament a vote on it. Now HRSA will parliament accept say visa no yemfambra na se me yemfamba. Oh, we see for our bro, and chile am koda. So
nice shift.
hey, I think I got boss it. So that's the disadvantage of running night shift too. Oh, day I know when you cook.
Yeah.
I'm always sleepy around that time, and then I am highly awake after 12. Yeah. And very sleepy around 3. So
3 a.m.
yeah,
Yes.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
3 a.m. You know. Oh, Banwash or Sapomunsu. And the disadvantage is me one. We just have 30 minutes break.
Barely
Yeah.
have that break. Yeah.
Barely, thank you. Barely have that break because Sometimes I'm like, oh, 30 minutes in the end, then part the emergency. And that day, no, no. When I combative one, we are the taekwondo. Or the taekwondo may face him. So you barely even take that 30 minutes break. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, like I was saying, it has to go through Congress, Ghana and Quebec as a parliament. Na MP4 ni nyinaa to so aba. Engine to mu say, oh, this is a nice idea before. And it's going to take some time before this is done. Before this is done. I think that's all the disadvantage. Disadvantage in endorse, sir. Disadvantage in endorse, sir. And like I said, the path to green card, has not been incorporated into that yet. Afei na aba out. So I'm believing that as time goes on, before Mbako vote on it, now passing into a law, that we will get the clarity. Yeah, we'll get the clarity of the whole thing, how it is going to work, how long is it even going to take? Is there going to be backlogs as others are? I don't think there's going to be a backlog. H1B, yeah, no backlogs. So I believe it's going to mimic H1B visa. It's going to mimic H1B visa. And even the category, we all know say a necessary for with H1B, you have to have a BSc or a BSN before they are able to file for you. This one, it is not clear as to whether it just says that internationally trained nurses, so OBIA is qualified, and now we don't have all of those clarity yet. I am believing that.
Can I add something? Because
Yes,
almost
yes.
those trained outside, I think the basic requirement or the thing will be for you to be able to practice as a nurse, unless you're going to be under. So you should be able to sit for the NCLEX. I think that will be the basic, but I believe that is the minimum requirement will be an RN. So if whatever degree you have, some diploma, because I've been doing some the diploma probably, if we can add up your credit hours into like 120, adding your clinicals maybe BBR. So as long as you're able to sit for that, I think that will be the minimum requirement to sit for the NCLEX, unless they make room for like LPNs and stuff like that to to come in. But I think the basic minimum will be there for you to be able to sit for NCLEX.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. As to when they are going to pass this into a law, we don't know. That is another thing. So we are all in anticipation, and honestly, I am pretty excited about it. The only thing I am so much interested in getting to know is the pathway to green card, because baha and now fena teachers have, I don't know if a lot of you know the teachers pathway. The pathway for the teachers is also like the nurses, but they go on the J1, J2 visas. Please, if you have any question on the topic we are discussing, or you have a contribution, I am open to admit. I have a box in here too, and I'm in so.
I think you should be able to admit more people.
Okay, so if you have any question or contribution, I should be able to admit in case you call in. So you can call in. I would love to hear from anybody that also have a lot of ideas on it or have any knowledge on it as well. So what you say? Yeah, so this is the knowledge we have. This is the narrative that we have. Teachers pathway, no. The teachers have a pathway, okay, and their pathway is such that they have the J1 visa for them. So with the J1 visa for them, no, what it does is that it gives them the opportunity to come in, but there is no green card pathway. just like the H1B. I am believing this is going to be like that. But let's see. Probably there might be a pathway for the green card. Because with the teachers, so whenever you are done with your 3 years, it can also be renewed for another 3 years. And then, according to the teachers, some of the schools will file for you themselves. So they will file the EB3 for you themselves. So, I know nature say, so modern and so near. That means I won't file him out. And that's what to me anyway, Juma not Oman file him. You got to go back. But been with that teachers visa no, have made us understood say they need a lot of teachers to the point that they are even asking you say one opa normal file amount opa normal file amount. So what I say. So I believe so, and it's not going to be bad at all. It's not going to be bad. Just imagine saying okay, 2 years here your colleague 40 year if they are already in a life is okay with them. So what I say, life is okay with them. So let's see. Let's all wait. Yeah, Kweku, I have 30 minutes break. And no no uti anya like ya unje. What the baby juma. Sam. Make sure follow ya, follow ya. I'm going into the comment section to send me crossroad kakra so that I'm able to get everybody. Okay, so Made of Black. I have a video for our midwives on YouTube and on TikTok as well. It is on my website, knafem.com, which you can utilize as well if you want to. And please watch the video. The pathway for midwives is absolutely different. Right now, a lot of the boards will not accept you. Even the evaluation companies will not accept you. And if you are a midwife, a lot of them, a lot of them have gone back to actually rewriting or redoing general nursing. More yet general nursing. So what you say? Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody was citing one of the. Please, I am new. Oh, I think I've read all of that. Where am I? Oh, I've already should go. Okay.
I think the only question remaining that it's there. Somebody was asking, with a new act visa, can you move with your family? And I'm thinking, just like if it's just like the J1 and every other visa, you should be able to travel with your immediate family, your husband and kids,
Of course.
who are under age. Yeah.
Of course.
So I'm sure
Of
that
course.
is a question from midwife Sherry Coco.
Okay, so yeah, midwife Sherry Coco, like doctor said, if it is J1, J2, the J1, J2, they are able to come with their family. And the advantage of the J2 is that their spouses are able to work. It's unlike the F2, where your spouse cannot work. Or the H4. The H4 is horrible. H1B, H4, wuntimi nye ejuma. So I'm believing that you should be able to move with your spouses. And if it is a J1, J2 kind of visa now, then that means your spouse should be able to work, your kids. The last time I heard somebody tell me, like, offer me say, I'll consider H1B, no, and obi ka try and say H1B, no, ba background to me fanning to school. And what is my take on that? So, excuse me, people. H1B, no, ubetimi de oba America, ubetimi de oba ku school, no matter the visa. Or also, as long as nipa no way legal, no, ubetimi de na ku school. Ema no so akusua ade kama. So what you say? So we Ghanaians are when this H1B came, a lot of myths, a lot of discussion went all about it, and a lot of people refused to take the advantage. But when Nigeria for ebe gu kurum ha on H1B na, And that's some kitwa. And that way, right now, say any better act be banana person switch. It's going to be easy. It's always easy to switch when you are here. Switching is not a problem. So what you say? So in case this is put into an act, let's utilize it. Yeah, mama omundi njayansa yehu se sa abetie no kwa ayede. So what you say? Yeah. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I responded to that. Emily, hi, how are you? I think that's all the question. Yep, that's all the question that we have right now. Sandy, where are you? Ohima Sandy. Mrs. Holmes.
Yes.
Yes, dear. Good evening. Na pomwe.
Adom na swear.
Nyameka yo.
See, I must start here, Juma. So the last time I know Casa, I say me start here. But you na me see me bisa say, like me person me no bon komo kakra bi. How do I contact you?
Ope aha number na ope Ghana number.
Aha number. Say jama be come.
Aye, wabeka yo wo. Aha number no de me de way ma opa DM me da me fa ma. Yeah. I know the mean to me fan to her. Yeah, no for befa.
Line. Nti na me DM me what TikTok na.
Yeah, o DM me I would give you a number no na wa frame me. What's that here Juma da ben?
Starting November no.
Oh, okay. And then says you say bibia koyi ma.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, you are done with orientation, right?
Yes.
How
night cra.
did you choose night yourself and I say
no.
both shift?
As I may facility no, say all international travelers will do like night never tire. They gave me night. After 6 weeks orientation, no they make call night. But I think the night is better for me because they know it's pressure won't do.
America we.
Yeah, so I prefer the night.
Okay. Yeah, no I can who see because yeah. Omo no be bon komo eti nsema wunni ho a no mo de we si ho. So I always said that I think I was going to do a video on that Mirifi or I'll do a video on that. Asema obeka wo dressing room and say changes room and nurse station a omo wo ho no apart from omo no obi fufuro ti a ebe ha no menka.
Okay.
Ena senia omuka obi ho asem no wote ho a da na wo sori a ye de obeye intino you got to also be careful.
Okay.
The woka no ena the obeka no eno no mbega akoka ho emoka no kra de ansa oda nyame ase omba akwadane no. Yeah, so you just have to know how to handle yourself. And my policy is omo my colleagues omo madam for obi anya madam for me do fear me new way me new obi akwa omo number kra me from yeah. So I mean be careful and take care of yourself. It's really nice over here. It's really nice. Yeah. Dr. Akins, hey, why do I keep calling you Dr. Akins?
It's okay. Yeah, and one can we just, they will solicit the information to send you, or they care about you, and then it will be used into, be careful. At night, night is good because it's like during the day, there are too many bosses. Everybody wants to be everybody's boss. The night is calm. Be careful, say, get enough rest, get enough sleep before you come to work, please. Because you will not be able to go and sleep.
No.
And when you are sitting in front of your computer or something else, when you come out, just get up and go work because they will watch you and they will report you. I've been there, done that. I've done all the shifts. I know, and even when I'm doing administrative supervising these days, I still do nights, so I know how that rolls. And especially somebody that that's why they're putting you all on night. But you guys are strong enough to survive it. And advise Nana can the amount, again the amount. So just go ahead and be careful and do what you came to do. Take care of your patients. Follow up with everything that you have to do. Continue to document and document and document.
Okay.
Don't leave everything undocumented because that's how they can get you. Until whatever you do, document it. Be a doctor, whatever you do, make sure you have put that in your documentation.
Okay.
So that if anything comes up, you'll be able to stand up for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. And you'll be fine.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
What is your nurse patient ratio?
It's 7, but nowadays you're 6.
Message flow, typical.
Oh, med surg.
Med surg, tele unit.
7 dey be wo mo.
Oh.
Mo use a ma ben.
Yeah, it's Senna.
Senna.
Nothing. Senna, yeah.
Matthias, what do you DM me? I'll give you my number.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Now, what kind of Ghanaian nurses abroad page, you know?
Me patch your debut.
Okay, what DM me? I'll add you to the group.
Patch you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, won't come up, me that's nyami shroud, baby.
Hey, we'll talk. We'll definitely talk. All right.
Okay.
All
right, bye.
Bye, thanks. Oh, you my Sandy. Hey, oh, you my Sandy. You are muted, dude. So wait me, I'll mute here. Oh, you my Sandy.
Good evening.
Good evening, Nettie say. Oh,
Hello, Pacha, good evening.
Ya Josu, o network nyana.
Pacha, nyame adum mo na answer.
Nyame adom ye ho ye. O network nyana.
Miss my network. Network, let me say nyina so papa.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Otemenka.
Network, no.
Oyema drop it. Next time call it in view.
Ba mete onka.
Otemenka there, that's okay.
Pacha.
It's as if there is a little bit of delay. Maybe okay, we'll drop it. She'll call it back. Yeah, I want us to listen to Ohima's story a little bit and see how best we can support her or help her out in writing the NCLEX.
Okay.
Yeah. Ohima, I'm waiting for you. Come tell us. I think Ohima completed nursing in 2022. Am I right on that? 2022 or 2023 have not been posted yet. She is trying to find a job. She has been applying. What we in Ghana for? Ohima, hey, Becca story. Where are you? AJ net saying. Me who say wo hye wo adwuma mu ana da bi o afina abowe ne o nam kwan so a wo ko. Hey, akonta madam for how are you? And then me say madam for ntimi ma ka madam for na manaka ho. So akonta madam for guys, so we basically have discussed everything about the new Nurse Visa Act. It's going to show up in a video for you. If you need it, you will get it on the YouTube channel. To follow YouTube now, try to follow it up for me. Ojam,
Senior citizen, me chacha.
yeah, just what we play na Landiana.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm text too. I'm text to that.
And can remember some was say, hey, anyway, you be back on Amazon.
Dabi. Come text too. Be a more number there. Yeah.
Bibi aboko dear.
Oh, nyame na dom. Bibi abako na mpacho mo so ya.
Nyame adom ye ho ye para.
Good.
Do you want to say anything about the new Visa Act? Have you heard anything about it? Or
Yeah, I've heard something about it, but I think it's more or less like the UK COS, where we are going to transition to a permanent residency after some years. I don't know whether it's 5 years or 3 years. Is it 3 years in the US for the new Visa Act?
So we don't have a clarity on that for now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's more of H1B visa type. Yeah, that's what I know. So your permanent residency status is solely dependent on the employer.
Yep.
So well, it's better than living in Ghana to some extent, because at the moment there are a lot of backlogs, more than 5 years in Ghana. So if you gather this great opportunity to migrate through that route, I don't think they are going to be so wicked not to give you the permanent residency.
Of course.
Unless you go do something detrimental or something silly, that is when they are going to do that. But if you've gathered all this momentum to learn NCLEX, gone through meals and gone through all the torture to go and pass your NCLEX, I don't think you're going to mess up with your license when you get there. So, well, it happens. A bit messy. So on say you need there. Yeah. So that is what I can say for you. For if you are in Ghana and you want to go by that, I think it's okay. But another thing is here, wouldn't it cause some sort of bias with EB3 applicants of more Ghana? For instance, someone is under the EB3 visa, priority date of 2024. Now a new graduate by our passing NCLEX, new act now by a file maneko. Do you see the tension a bit created between nurses and all? But hospital no fahu. The answer when you juma obi obey na juma mano. But individuals the on say EB3 routes and a different path, and I went to a different path. It doesn't merge into you can say yeah. Ghana when you munya or free hoko. It's we are but now so be taking advantage of what I think say a best out there, but would be interesting.
One thing I'm majoring is when they say, let me say, so even if you have an EB3 filed for you with this Visa Act, you can still go ahead and get it filed for you. Yes, I'm. It's not clear, but I'm believing it's so because.
Okay.
Why am I saying it's so? This Visa Act is going to go for nurses. So if and the reason, if you look at the reason from the mayor's article now, the reason is because they want to reduce shortage. Right? So if a facility have filed for EB3 for you and you are in the queue, just like the H1B, they should be able to file the new visa for you to be able to come. And then whilst you are working and waiting, you can transition from there to the EB3. So what that is what I am believing.
Well, okay, so me for instance, currently if that happens, then I will come. If that happens, because I've already secured my staff here.
Okay.
Right. I have a permanent residence here. So if I want to go anywhere, I would. And yes, I can make because of some progression be a person here. So I mean, also why there time the best 2 years and there but what you are going to do within the 2 years, you need to consider. So I think saying this answer so the anke bebo apa. And then can EB3 for ni nyina no ebeko. EB3 for ni nyina ka gum na afei. Etimanasi.
Na afei abaya you can say adjustment of status pressure.
Sanity.
Yep. That is what I am thinking. But let's see at the end of the day, because I think I'm call Congress. And my Congress are voting on it. So I'm to man and we all know what is happening over here. It's really very terrible for now.
Yeah.
But, Congress then we can be 100% sure that this act is going to come in place. I think I love it. I love it because on the H1B ni buy or more than Crawford buy or the H1B baha normal file EB3 number, then you come and be in the queue normally trying. I think with that, which is new year, very fresh in your mind, and then you are able to come here and start practicing. So
yeah. One other downside is someone said any probably brave any degree no.
yeah.
So omo say EB omo say H1B
now.
Ain't been capture any probably brave.
That's true.
Into I say omo say okay. Munyina mo beba so far as our license and then you qualify. Na fe oba no be practice.
Yeah. Yep, that's very true. That's very, very true. Sandy.
Now I know no be permit ya ma all the dependents account. That is another question too.
I believe one thing they say all the visas permit dependents. H1B say amount dependent of H4. It's just that now. Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries. Mpacho my dependence need to me adwuma.
That is the problem. With the H1B no, H4 no ntimi mfa anye adwuma unless oma file EB3 amount. Answer waiting we file for EAD no aye. But say teachers for no use J1 J2 so what's here?
Yeah.
And J2 it gives you the opportunity to work. And I think these are all the things that they are going to be considering and making the law. So I'm going to be passing it into a law. And once it's going to be a law, we are going to get all the information on it. Just like how H1B is, how J1, J2 is, F1, F2, B1, B2. No. They are all laws that if you want to read everything about it, you will get the information.
Yeah.
Say I won't accept it, we will get everything. And then we will know whether dependent so we are in anticipation waiting to hear what they will say.
Okay.
That is going to be the only thing. Yeah, train. Which I don't know which I believe says Omujituma is going to be a good thing. And wow, yeah, uncles, be out the excuse, baby, will be in few. Why am I saying that? Because I mean, Sabosian crown now, Koji, I wouldn't say the anchors were 3 months and no abidru. So I 3 months so the old banners orientation, 6 weeks, and I say even if it is 3 months. Your orientation pay, but to me, I will be a gumusa. What you say now? What do you tell who can you now?
And say if hospitals and so emphasize so start people are because on say H1B, one thing is that who needs only permanent residence on the idea of Becca you succumb to it. But all permanent residence, yeah, you are expensive. Wo minim say ujaya ubenya ba adwuma ye quick. But we know, well, it depends. On saying mine, so we cannot
like I'm saying, because I'm buying into we are not so sure. What that is one also idea be almost idea be about your kakra.
Oh yeah.
H1B, the disadvantage is the fact say I think initially I did mention that this NCLEX new nurses new visa act, that would be one of the disadvantage if say you are tied to that hospital, because say me the EB3 no mmerɛ wɔn ho ne say so a hospital way na Texas medical center na de me buy.
Yeah.
No nkyerɛ sɛ mentumi nyɛ adwuma wɔ Methodist Houston. No, I say with the EB3 no metumi, as long as metumi ayɛ me days I was say meyɛ ɛwɔ Texas Medical Center now. And for mo. So make sure you are following your schedule, you are performing well, doing everything you are supposed to do. And kaya no obeso kocha locum we baby awetumi akotwa.
Yeah.
By H1B no eno na ha adwen say ya abort na se wo hospital ba kona ho. Kopem say hospital the be file won krata amount. So I mean it's going to be nice, but it's going to be till we see the document and all of that proving say yeah, this is it, it's a good deal, not a good deal, no. We can see. Okay, see. And what I believe in is to say agency for now to see how much sponsoring, no, because of backlogs, no. They can resume sponsoring because you so me spend $5,000 on Ojama within 3 months, and Ojama met me about Bedruha.
Yeah.
Bedruha within 3 months now met me a Jimmy C can me fast for
exactly.
Me therefore before first. So it's our financial constraint, you know. And for the year, say minis cantina mint me, you know. It's going to reduce drastically.
Yeah.
Because agency for the be far more. So what you say?
Yeah.
Right now, idiot. A modern
just a teaser. Texas Medical Center no. So hi.
I don't know now.
No. Not me interview home. Almost schedule me for her.
Okay.
Na a China, I think so things a Filipino for no. Or no see a Filipino no. Almost cancel that in it slots and no the man. Aha, one almost said a message say no more different in a me no.
Oh, I see.
Now I read much about it. As so papa had 12 kilometers old.
Yep.
Hey. Oh, there be I break afford it, yeah. When you at you. Hey. Wow.
Yep. And yeah, no crap. Me shama. So I think me confused, you know. So the Texas Medical Center, which is called the TMC in Houston, is the world's largest medical complex. Yeah. So it should tell you.
And a lot of hospitals no man can't boom.
Yep.
With obia specialty.
Exactly.
Nti we endocrine.
Yeah.
Cardio. Wow.
I just want to make up because it is made up of 61 institutions and 21 hospitals. Yep. So yeah, it is the largest medical center in the whole wide world. It should tell you. And I would say most of the students, you know, research and yeah, I'm in person mechanic. I live in Houston, so I know a lot about that. Yeah, let me not say much. So a lot of the research is done over there. Research into cancer, research into new medicine, research
Yeah.
into BBA, everything. It's over here. It's over. So Charlie. I know the yeah. It's a nice view to look. It's a nice view. The picture about me try on the top. The very top of it. And you look down and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So those of you nowadays, Krano, so benya what is the agency for no?
Edding.
Sisi adie edding kra so benya adwuma ho.
Edding.
She's an agency, direct hire say no more jaifa. Initially, no more direct hire. And a nurse for the bar, nya experience now, I'm serving no more direct. So it became a very, big issue for them. So see, I'll be nya hopa dia. She said through agency, and no quite yeah, it's a very nice place. It's a very, very nice place. Yeah.
That's too much.
That's too much. When you so crowded town.
Just 12 kilometers square there.
Yeah.
In Yasam Ketwa.
Cra. Na edu anapase na traffic be a bo from town free town where cut down say ya edu anapa because it's so big. A lot of the people are going that way.
Yeah.
Intino. Oh, Charlie. And then whenever at this Sanshua, na your move bani say so all the time there is traffic somewhere around that side. There is traffic somewhere around that side. Charlie. Anyways, yeah. So those considering hospitals to work, it's a very nice place. I bet you it is a very nice place. Except that it's too big, and I mean there are a lot of Africans over here.
Yeah.
One thing about Houston is it's multicultural.
Yeah.
Houston is multicultural. You will love it. The weather is perfect. Snow, Sambia, Nim. The only thing is tornado. Is it hurricanes and tornadoes? Yeah, hurricanes and tornadoes. So that's the only horrible thing about it. But America, I said, state BR or Nadia. Yeah, one of the natural disasters. So hurricanes and tornadoes is for Texas. And then yeah, you get a very nice accommodation. Cost of living is on the minimal.
Yeah.
Pay rate is good. Oh, I mean the weather. More Ghana, no, that's the weather. It mimics the weather in Ghana, except in summer. In summer, it's so very hot.
It's air conditions. Yeah, I didn't have so.
Yeah, and in summer, one of the most common conditions you get in the hospital is heat stroke.
Yeah.
Heat stroke. Yeah, a lot of people get it, and they build cooling centers around with me room. I could cool you down. I get something cold to drink, and I mean, Charlie. Anyways, yeah, fair enough. It's a nice.
Yeah.
Filipino to for another mama.
There be my bomb form. Omo cancel. Omo cancel no. So I had to select a different one.
Yeah, TMC. Anyways, guys, so in anticipation, we are hoping, Sam, at least this visa will roll. And yeah, trying say this visa will roll. No, that's a 1 year or NCLEX, so that's a rollia.
Oh yeah.
Actually, USA, UK, COS. Yeah. Please get your NCLEX done and get everything started for you. And NCLEX Nadia, like I said, I don't know be my excuse. Say, oh, she see yeah, my bani, yeah, bad actual NCLEX. You now say, hey, nowadays we are no more going to say the reasons why you should write it. If you think that because there is a ban on us and that reason is enough for you not to write, that's okay. Sit down, let somebody else who is interested come along and go and write.
Yeah.
And then get ready for it, because we are always looking for a reason not to do it. We
Yeah.
are always looking for and NCLEX is not for only US. You can do UK, Canada, you can do New Zealand, you can do Australia. So writing the NCLEX is not just for US. In case we say I mean, you can go somewhere else if you want to. Sandra, when you baby atare ho ana?
I try.
Sandra, originally where are you from?
I'm from Kwau.
Hey,
I
Bepos.
was born in Accra.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take us. So, tell us, which year did you complete nursing, and how has it been after completing nursing?
Okay. Actually, we in nursing 2022.
Okay.
And now me year my service no. Ti me but no posting ti. Meja minya locum wo baby a na makobo bi. Minya home care bi wo baby a. Na mako even though pay ni nye, but untimi ntina ho saa nti no. Unya utese obi say home care bi wa ha. Living bi wa ha na mako ye bi 2 weeks. Bo akwa pay ni nye nti untimi nsan ko bi no anya baby foforo no asan ko yes aba ise akwa de. Bet say 5 months ni menye bi. Because ni nyina na ebeba no omo ye omo say a month. Was a month mema 1,800 without know of day. And a condition is also a cerebral palsy. Ebo nipa ni bedridden, bo amputated. Until you are prize ni but we many option. Say me yen sa kaka. I'm person me try and class no. But boafo ni asem no. Ene ni asem pa no.
Now, one kasa wait me a save kakra.
Metimi save kakra, but and do 10,000 there, but metimi save and me share the metimi save ne calculations na no pan wo ye na. It's like ebeso, but the ebeka no na ebeye flight ne hotel no esika no. Na mama ye dey, you know. Cause I could pay juma, but now my culture say you should use what you have to get what you want. Obi kwale a connect one ma onipa ni say oh oye me small girl na fa ne mame no. O see you wate for number mame. O say no picture mame. O say no picture must oh you a nice girl. Oh ka we a nice girl kwa say hu komo na e be this one. Na say pene so dia emfa. And then the nene.
A person no da kakra. Senior my person no da kakra. Oh.
Like the last time I cried, like I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
nursing, like because me and I made me who call nursing. So me and I my hear me who I'm face me be school at least. Me if you put 1 year, 2 years for me juma ya. Me the bet me a share me ho.
Senior man, senior man, or a fucking on famous. Yo, family cry.
Recent one cry. Miss sister a military officer na oni momo ye we ni bi no che ni so olenke me share o se on send the picture na Miss sister say onim de beto aso e ho so on fa me number man o say you know in this life no you have to risk things enye de wo pen na de bia wo benya ti say wo pen ya say obre na wo your band de make can say what yes.
I
cried. I was in my room and I was crying.
Yeah.
And I called one of my friend. My friend was like, "Oh yeah, it's also paid you by near better no. What jaja who I'm no better than that. And the no better than I say when yeah jumana. Like I did a mako school every na say one me da. Ansa na menye adwuma. It means no that now wo adwuma ni ma de bi no be obefa wo say akse eye wasebie. Because ono na wafa wo adwuma ni mu.
Oja who say you're fucking pa.
Nipa fucking. Nipa for real. Nipa fucking.
And the man was telling me say nurses na wo ho no. Me feel say omunya no tototo that is the same channel they all catch be no. Eno no mu febo. Ebi mu. Na say omo no the kind they accepted it.
That's horrible. Now, I think this morning I was saying, say, I had say, when we school in the career, you know, unsure when class we jam because I mean, Dr. RKS what has say she's a lecturer into him. Because someone person will lose that kind of knowledge in it, you know. They even want you to come and work before you write your NCLEX. And to say obekwa kwatena fie pa no hospital be befa say be adwuma.
You see, Sister Gloria, the system no my yama adwuma na dos once in nipa. I'm the robot na replace. Ain't you qualifying kwa dia untena fie. Oh, we TikTok na obi na raho 22 years no order GLM. Wow, as a new grad nurse no yeah. I'm 22 years no aka na rank or sika dan account me roti make now to one out say now who did 22 years and now my na sa to aduane ma wodi o. Da.
Na obi abọ ne ho modern say oh ono a so beye bibia afa na bra bo ho no penyin toto na obeboa no say me pushi no na wakọ nanim no pese o take advantage of the situation.
Ano beda hwe. Ano beda. Nipa fucking.
Anyways, so Sandy, like I told you this morning, I'm going to talk with you. And Dr. Kofi said, I was like, what cry did you want? So I'm going to talk with you. I'll talk with a few people. They are all one. You got to save a little more and add because you have flight tickets and then hotel now. It's going to be because I think 3 days ago, flight tickets now me bookie Kenya Airlines was about $970 something, which is about $1,000. And the hotel, no, we are looking about $200. So it's going to be around $1,200, $1,300 because we quite definitely will be this. So Mr. Wow, Mr. Obuano, just DM me anything. Me say $5 cry at the Bema Sandy. Opeswa with me DM me Sandy herself. Let's help her out now. Until make sure ankles no. Yeah, cause this is awful. That is awful. I don't know. I think I don't know. AJ, where are you? You are in the comment section. AJ was telling me, say, Ejamaya does Ghana Inaya, which I knew.
Oh yeah. I come the boys no.
I come here.
Yeah. Sure. So me catch the amount of applications and medias ako hospitals Obeka dan me colleague be say now sujaye.
Uja ko di dai.
O de beko do na obu ha omo more funders afro esinche say mame this place if you don't know anybody yen hwe we numpo enti no I just say we ni mobi like we dey call hospitals because metila pass enti no big some hospital yi St. Michael waha mabo La Paz communities menya na mbo amafaka na mako North Carnation me who hospitals be like na me the applications akọ me CV account me face say be a way can make. Omo fraud that also your follow up, they'll be like, oh, they'll call you, we'll call you, we'll call you. Into wa bembebu na wejai.
Okay, a young girl dear. I may say a jam dear okay. Lady be all me 25 years, and then be a wato. Wato 4-bedroom apartment too. A full house, 4-bedroom. On 24 or 25 years. I don't know, that beside. So you, how old are you? No, sir. I'll say this year I'll be 25. And you bought a house? I'll say yes. And are you thinking of getting married? I'll say for now, no. I have a dog. I'm saying, I see. So you are okay? I'll say yes, I'm okay. But Ghana for 25 years now, yeah. So guys, anybody who would want to help Sandy, I'll be very happy. I'm going to take her process up. I'm going to do it for her and everything. Until well, we are looking at about $1,200, and I said $5 a cry any amount to be just so we can get her NCLEX done for her. Or to make a sure NCLEX now, we'll be very excited. And she did well. I mean, I saw your transcript. And you say be a uti sunye jumasa. I mean, uti ya kama pa.
Even my transcript, I was even cheated in my first year because they just share the baby because a boy na me the car school fees man sure to be me bet sure na say receipt teacher ni who say and yes be my fail so or the me right mark here then ma'am intimate transcript no mo de send ma'am no na me share no it wasn't that mark na me contact no say anyone post say who me transcript no then that mark no asesa or me different one no but I don't know masa my process cry certificate that we need share me I just have to accept the mama minister.
That's it. That's it. And apart from sales, you see, I know what else are you doing sideways?
I'm selling ladies' bag. Me turn ladies' bags. On my page, me post on my page.
Okay. The mema na better Valentine gift ama mo yere ne mo mpna no so. Monko hwehwe bags ni bi nto to boost her business at least. And also that's another way of supporting her as well. That's another way of supporting her. Mon friend no na mon tobi mano. Untumi nye investment wo kakra. Obisi say yeah no I volunteering so kakra. I remember I spoke to a guy Charlie enye easy magana fu. Let's be honest. Enye easy magana fu.
Boys and all, and Anna, you see, on say, one thing is, I'm not doing comparisons here, but Osha said the boys and a common boys and a pan now. Say, because on Winiska, you know, why, but a biana so can Sandy so opesenka or ye be and could many access, but because of Fabi and the morals and the conscience and the how I bring any opponent, you see, but we are Bema there, and well, it's frustrating. Yeah, say nipa every school pana postings imposting, you see, yeah, I heard the genesis of it. When I started here, can my own can. Yeah, uja junk of people from 2013 to 2016. Uja nurses, Wahoo. In Tinka posti o dear, Kachama and so by or possible to me posti in a dear. A man, a corner name. It's sad. Hospitals are CC honey are there more press so no pay budget high and recruiting crowd. What's one and Quasasam qua. It's sad. We use nursing school was skilled in our
Nursing
quality
school
leadership.
pow. I
Oh,
think and they are so be contacting me. Or don't put 2020. 2020 or to fear.
And I'm say oh referral for me.
Ah,
Na come any 2021 and I ye omo ban.
ebi mo so ba be ka de mo wo ho no ho.
Then the very Joe. You better pure water, Nessa.
I think they need to restructurize things.
I was say nursing school no. I'm pause for ABA 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Now share
I'm absorbing more fee no. Ojam, they are losing their skills. No be away school 2020 dear. 6 years on
I am Missua dear Kaka no. My family practical book na me because me pese na forward you say obi afa say bra be bibi e a private hospital bi na bibi eni wutrima ubon say wugina ho no na say why basa because
why ha no.
And obi ebetwi wanim because ye ka se kofa we kra kobo
Baby,
kanula
wo kosa ya mefi.
Your calculation of drug cry baby a obefa. Once a doctor cried the way nimbe chuchufo.
And yeah, it's bad. The kids are losing their skills. Me say guy ba kuna me nene kasa no kra. Ono no kra ope volunteering keke. Like ono asa volunteer tina kemu. E wasting the lorry fare abano no. What sure letter ko so omo volunteer no. Omo fa no bepe munde.
Maybe I may me service. Omo almost say rotations for the door so it's no board na uko ha mo say oh voluntary ni oh ya tell you good pa ya be frem.
K&A, sorry, Pacho. I have to leave, but Ohima, please, how do you call it? You can DM me na Yankasa why.
Pacho yo.
K&A, thank you. K&A, thank you for having me.
Dr. RKS, yeah, that's a pa nyamisha.
I mean, you're the one who said you are interested in teaching.
Yeah, he's the one. He's in UK.
Okay. All right. So hopefully you how do you call it? Follow me. I do like a nurses bridge something on every Tuesday, so we can talk more then. So, but no. Thank you all.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, and I think that it is not only the guy that is having that issue. A lot of people, I believe that a lot of people even want to volunteer and at least keep their skills. But on mobile sure letter, they are not minding them. Meanwhile, same hospital is complaining shortage. Meanwhile, the Crawford, Grenada, and Jamaica. This space is now on. At least they should be pushing these new ones in there to cover up. I mean, oh, Charlie. Nancy, yeah, I didn't face all of this. Yeah, real school. There were a lot of options. Baby, I was all Fabia. No, what do we tear for? Is here nurses if we and you guys should be supporting us over here because you see, as our lawyer, papa, Ediabe done a boy Ediabe. If it is past, padia, I believe, say. And Ghana for nurse if we that's because all those who have written NCLEX would leave. All those, and I tell you that they have America said they are quite bad. They must say nurses forever. They are quite bad. They must say nurses forever. The shortage and then they will be able to post a lot of people. They should either to say you jam kind. Close the nursing schools for a while or cut the number down so that I don't know. Hey. Oh, ebi musu tiri more den. Ebi ejuma wo ho ma obi ejuma anye no. Ani emema na ibre o. Emema na omu ni hwe, omu ni eto omu de kwaje golf no omu mbende. Yeah, and that is what ojam obi ko wi ade asisi aye beka. Am robbers. Sisi a won say young boys na wi ade. Am robbers. Edi nsem hunu kwa Ghana ho. Because there is no much thing to do. Obi akọ school ewie onye adwuma anye. Then na person oye. How would they even eat? Oh, Charlie, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Na mema no uti anya lucky so na akonya girl de anya Valentine baby. And the tell you say the unye adwuma girl bi amfa ho sa. Enu kwan so fa girl. Unye adwuma yakofa girl ayede. Anyway, so Ohima, like I said, we are going to try and see how best we can help you with the determination that you have to write the NCLEX now. And with the little that you have, I would start with it. And Dr. HRSA, then DM no. Don't forget to DM her. Support be or will be or the amount. You let me know. So what I say, so that we can push the agenda forward. I'll talk to some of the people over here as well. The Armenia Bia, I will let you know. And then yeah, best that's it. Yeah, best that's it. Also what 10,000, less than 10,000. We can start from somewhere, and then we would be able to Nyaminti, Ebefa. Oi. Nyaminti. Amen. So those who want to WhatsApp me, no, the number is on the K&A website. It's on the K&A website. +233 242 9425. Oko website wa your US number wo your BBA wo utilize the website. Like I said this morning, we have a lot that is going to be incorporated in the website. Eba, I will let you know. Apart from that, subscribe to your YouTube channels, follow us on Facebook and TikTok as well, and let's get you started. You'll be a person will start NCLEX. If you need a coach, you need somebody to guide you through, we are here to help. We will take your hand and work with you throughout the entire process. So say ube pass or NCLEX no. So what I said. So do not do this NCLEX. I'm confused. Do not do this in isolation, okay? Do not start the NCLEX process in isolation. Watch more videos, at least do more of joining in with us. Or question beer, you can ask us. We will be excited to do it for you. So what I say. There will be sound to say any updates on the midwives process. Midwife for mass and we are mobile. What we have to send petition to the World Health to remove the red list or that thing. Okay, so red list now I won't say crowd. Because I believe that red list is the reason why UK and any meeting a UK corner so I didn't. Ojam, do you think it's the red list that is affecting the UK migration?
Yeah, it was part and parcel of it, but currently, and yet the main reason why the red list, cause delays, the TNS said the NHS doesn't have funding, so they've not funded the NHS, and so those places were hot. A Juma, like I said, a Juma, nurses and the Juma far there be a Juma no so nurses, but the funding aspect, is very minimal. So it's quite difficult for them to recruit people from overseas.
Okay.
So what they are doing is, when people came in as carers from 2022, 2023, majority of these guys have been able to pass the OSCEs, attain their pins, and in the system, let's say, their care and as a domiciliary. So the UK NMC knows the number of people or more, the pin, or minimum the number of people, and they can also deduce the number of people who are using the pin to work.
Okay.
Yeah. Or me to me, until when they compare the number of people on their register,
Okay.
now you share the number of people who are working as compared to the number of people who are not working. Someone is okay, then anybody do say and the work system you mo pin in.
Okay.
So the NHS trust prefers those people are more from they have pins, not those ones in Ghana. Because of Ghana, oba worker. Unim system no into oba also accommodating for let's say 3 months. Your hospital be out no budget and our funds for you to do that. And okofo bi for aba cohort bia no befa preceptors are over to extra there and sa anima.
Yeah.
We have extra resources. So that is the main but senka funding or they are they don't mind how but the funding is not there, you see.
Okay. So do you think say I don't know if UK you do patient nurse ratio and I'm going to Ghana.
Okay, so we have patient nurse ratio. So ward no a bit may far, but it depends on the part of UK you are. When you are in inner London, roughly over 6 and 8. But outside London, a bit me for 10. I know NHS hospital a bit far as high as 11.
Oh.
Not care homes, so care homes in the bit me for 30 and 23 plus.
Hey, yes, what do you?
I ain't but and it depends on the specialty hour.
Okay.
So let's say ICU. When you are in ICU, you amount 2 level 2 patients.
Okay.
That is the maximum. But level 3 patients, I amount 1. That is 1-to-1.
Okay.
Because of how critical their patient their conditions are. So it depends. It depends on where you are, the facility you work in, and even the type of hospital you are working. For instance, there is a hospital in the UK called Walton Center in Neuro. It is well funded. Almost if no more nurses, crowd you different. Salaries and NHS here, but kakra do the so as I start. They are well funded. They are well funded. And if Okom hospital that NHS in there, but environment in a crisis. And your using konya betting so crowd means different. Into almost so because I think you can have a third a year more neuro. Any neurological condition. We have brain surgeries, spine surgeries, yeah, it's the same. It is in the same areas. Maybe I'm here, a big hospital, and I think I have to say TMC, but in route TMC, kura 1/4 kura, but as a combination of hospitals.
Okay.
On one stretch of land. It's a university hospital, so
I see. I see.
mm.
I see. I see. And you know, and in UK, so Juma be because
Especially more elderly care, no. Yeah, you need to me bombarded 10 patients, 8 patients, 7. We are stressful. So when you can nurse in India ba our Juma award by US. Oh, is a fella.
aye.
Now over pass a 4.
Maximum 6. What they are by 5
Oh,
months later.
nebulization cry my own yet. Na physio
No, no,
never.
no. When we need now, you don't do nebulization. Respiratory does that. Even some of the respiratory stuff, like a BiPAP, a CPAP, near no, you
Yeah.
don't do it. Even oximizer, as in high flow level of oxygen. You nurses of one, you do nasal.
I getting na papa na my me peep na me pressure support come out.
We don't do you don't do that.
Yeah.
And you say you nimu. But
Yeah.
sometimes, me for instance, sometimes maybe a patient they say, can you put on my BiPAP so that I go to sleep? Make I'll call respiratory to come and do it. I do that because I know more what no matter.
Yeah.
I wish inside. And I just call them so I'm fan beshe. No more they are beshe. But say be a shen on the way to an hour or was sorry no person I'll put it back. But say mess that setting that is their job to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you can move it. Yeah, so yeah, bro. I don't know what we do, but we get tired.
The anti I'm brainy a mental
Exactly.
because unim say on say private nti say bibia kotia wa o mesi you. NHS and so there. Oh yeah, NHS back cover so or that insurance. But oh yeah, okay private job there. I only say yeah, Jenny's can be brain. The least mistake I be no.
Court.
We court, we jina court.
Well, go gym or the other. This is how a friend is say. I'm this group that
Unions,
unions, no.
Now and also so how does it work? Is it
Honestly, mean joining union, no. Agent joining unions, no. Into no bit me I can't want them. But the union, I think they take a little bit of money from your paycheck.
yeah, no dear.
We are join here, you put them on there and then they protect you. And they say when you assembly, you just let them know says this is the situation. Obeka what they are from, so they are supposed to reach out to whatever. So yes, Anna they get a lawyer, they get everything for you. Into all cars see and then they take it from there. I think it's beautiful. And
Then
it is
also,
their responsibility to make sure that your license is retained. Yep, and not taken away from you. It's good.
hanging outside or more RCN or more unison. Maybe RCN into man to be I know match it. But I think £16 or so.
Yeah, it is better. And yeah, assembly and buy about £16 per day. But bibi bana be a win as one Becca Samawa. You understand, says can a win.
Papa nice and I was yours.
Oh, it's the same as RC and Benefuechi. On an may saluting in the same. Boss, oh, where dear, and then Jamaoka Sawa hedges a one corner.
Yeah, sure. So, oh, senior fruit juicer.
Fruit juicer.
When it is soft fruit juice, and yet, that meaning no.
Okay.
Papa Ness, extra picture bito, nay, Odibe Nkuna, tilapia kasiye bi danche na apple juice bi sinche na me say hey boy fufu ni ba good fruit juice there and Siriama did good but what a brain
What a brain.
yeah what a brain hero
But boss, I can't say picture be a me who yeah. I wish I saw more trendy here. I wish I met you earlier. Papa there's a moon party and then you. Hey, Obra who you see, hey, fine boy pa to Ghana Westie sa. Area show sa. Comedy sa. Me say. Hey, Charlie, everyone why da no cry na ma wo ye feel. Anya bibia o. Ene ahoto like peace of mind. This is this day ya o kasa ya. Ejuma kura onye bi.
I say come there be see ade wo Ghana you see I say you now in business here so I turn.
Hi.
And you be an enemy o Nyo bia na nim yet. So one man adwuma anya ono so nti bi nya Eden.
Edio, hey, nurse pa, mesi ojam nurse ni pa ma obitimi ka chenze chese me no dance mama ejuma. Na first ni na obeti say asem we a corporate industry. It is a bank be any big companies bi ni adio. Ezi a abe komo ma hospitals nyina.
Ono be sex onya.
Hey, oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I was Ghana and girls to cram pay, you know. Yeah, oh, you see, why a fresh and received? Why a come out? You see, the other penny be or penny, you wouldn't say. You see, Ghana girls, why a wild? Because you'll be pair and no, Charlie, hey. Oh, yeah, you're fucking. How much are you fucking, Charlie? I pray that anybody listening to me right now will get the breakthrough that they want. Opportunities here, fly. Nyame mbwana. Nyame nhyira broni. Nyame nhyira broni. Oba America. Wunya 1 year kra. Hwe ka wudem. Enye dia wutimo. Hwe ka wudem. Papa Ness. O ka wudem. O Ghana nka wo. O Ghana na ka be na uchi. Charlie. O Ghana na ka be na udem. Ka kire ye. Enye easy o. Na ya sem crofo veti kra went to me and Toby. Ya sem o. Hey. Charlie nyame hira broni. Oh, that's beautiful. Ebusuafo utia. Just make it happen. What it? Make it happen. Yeah, your crew mu dey where there. I love Ghana. Me sure made in Tadi. I came from Takrade. So made in Tadi pa na me nye bi nkosha. Me say Ghana ede. But then Charlie, the basic things of life, they've aha na nka embaso ensipo se nurse ni ube wi a wunye adwuma nye. But should it happen, ubenya Walmart aye, ubenya Amazon aye, ubenya bibia aye, right? Yeah. So guys, I think the main discussion has been done. If there are no more questions on the new Nurse Visa Act, I think we would want to end our live and then probably see you tomorrow as well. Meshe mo bagafoɔ no dia wo bia o person of the support union no. You just maybe your number am the to one momo nka ho. Okay, momo nka ho. So anybody who wants to support our dear sister to write the NCLEX, you can DM me or her. I can give you the Zelle account and our Cash App. Any means are open, I will give it to you. Just let's help her out. This is a $5 square because $5 also san Echo Ghana. I think it's about 6 cities or 60 cities or so. Yep. So there will be a boy now you find supporting. Yeah. Papa is one of my ladies. Be a pay Juma. Oh, Juma so I nurse obi obetimi aboa no mananye Juma ya bra onka so mbra no ne dance. Yes, sir. And also those that are listening in. So one of our nurses that have completed school from all the way 2022, she has the desire to write the NCLEX. She has some money down, but so if you can help out, we'll be very excited. Not waiting me up. She's in the comment section about her. I know her, so I believe say. And I'm the process na manu so yeah fasika na manu mani nkodi. That's it. Who ejuma bi so Ghana wetumi aya wetumi employ no na why. Ohima, I want to ask you a question. Why worry? Please put in the comment section. So why worry? And then are you open to relocation? So when you're Juma and I said Bibisa, will you relocate? Okay. Would you want to relocate in case when you're Juma? I'll be worried the relocation a very easy amount. So you should be able to relocate in case the Juma be bad. In case the Juma be bad. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But your wow person will born biano. Let me have just DM me why. Let's DM me na young twaso. So with a midwife for update be any ho, the atia net you. The atia net. The atia net. Advanced nurse, I am a bit lost. Yeah, midwives, the Atianete, and I have a full video on my platform. You can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on TikTok about the midwives update and the process of becoming a midwife in the US as well. So you can watch that. And society, the Atianete, the Atianete. Ozisiade, Omukrana, Omodi we ama omono. Approval ama omono. We'll call back for it. I know my catcher said you don't have a general nursing background, so they are revoking the approval. No? So I have a couple of messages I almost send their mommy like that. So some of them are going back to school to do general nursing, some of them are not. So my wife has a care certificate, UK standard. Can you help her get? Yeah, so that is what has happened right now. That is what has happened. So most of them are going back to school. Or person relocate padia. And yes, idea. Then you would have to look for school, or you would have to be looking at Canada, Ireland, where midwifery background is fully acceptable from Ghana. Fully acceptable from Ghana. All right, Ebushafo. I think it's about time, yeah, Beko. I'm going to be in dinner. Hey, I was saying, I was going to be in dinner, and baby in cherry. So I think those who already have the licenses, I'm not sure what is going to happen. If you have the license, you have your visa screen, and they have already filed for you, you are good to go. But if you have the license and you go back to them for a visa screen, like that, then that means you draw their attention to whatever is going on, and then they review, because before they will give you the visa screen, they are definitely going to show they're definitely going to go through your credentials again, and it's going to indicate the midwifery. But if you have it already, then you don't need to go back to them, so you are okay. So what I say, you are covered. And you know, Charlie, hey, just our pet. Mopa midwives phoning in a petition NMC. Then NMC can organize the 1 year school for you guys to do general nursing and get a general nursing certificate. And also a good idea. And yes, idea. Most of the people I know are doing top up general nursing. Most of the people I know. All right, Ebushafo, thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, if you have any help you want to help Sandy, let me know, and then we grant her that help that she needs. Yeah, have a good morning, and talk to you tomorrow.